Scrappers, this is Lorraine from Card Creations, and I have been working on the July calendar page for the calendar series, and I've actually used 2 cartridges for this one. I started out with the designer's calendar Cricut cartridge, and then I've also used from my kitchen. And when I saw this piece of cardstock, it reminded me of a picnic, so I wanted to kind of make it look like we were having a picnic in the month of July. I started out with a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, and my frame it was cut at 7.5, and my numbers were cut at 3/4 of an inch. Now the plate from my kitchen was cut at 5 3/4 of an inch. When you cut the plate out, it also cuts your silverware. I did use the shadow and some of the layering for my plate and silverware. Now, I really enjoyed using vellum on my last project, and I'm going to go ahead and use that again for this calendar. I need to lift the back because once I add my vellum, there's a glare from my lights. So I'm going to just go ahead and lift that up just a little bit. But this is what I've done. I added the days of the week to my vellum, like I did on my last calendar page, and I cut those out at 3/4 of an inch, and I did use the shadow feature, and I used foam tape for the back of the days of the week. And I'm going to attach that to the top of my calendar page. But first I'm going to add my July cutout, and this was cut at 2 inches, and I did add foam tape to the back. I'm going to scoot this up just a little bit and try to line this up. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to remove the calendar page and I might be able to see a little bit better. Well, actually, let's see if I can line that up. There we go. I think that's right. And I'm adding that to my vellum. Okay. I also cut out 2 watermelon slices, and these were cut at 1.5 inch. I cut the black shadow feature, and actually cut the watermelon itself twice, one in green and one in red, and then I just trimmed the rind off of the green cardstock and attached it, because it did not have layers for it, so I just made my own. And I'm going to go ahead and add those to the side of my July month. Let's see. Okay. Just add it right there. Same thing on the other side. Alright. Just angle that like that. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip this over, and I'm going to add some brads to the top to hold everything together. And I'm going to use my crocodile, and hopefully I'll be able to, let's see. Okay, the pressure's on, ladies. Okay, add one there. Go ahead and add a brad. using a white brad. This will hold everything together. Okay, move on to the other side. Boy, this is tricky. Let's see. Sorry guys, I don't have my glasses on and I couldn't focus on the right spot, but I think that's going to work. I'm going to turn this over. Open those up. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add one to the center. Looks like it'll be right about there. Over. Okay, and there we go. Got that all set up. All right, now I'm going to move that aside so you don't get the glare, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the mini calendar. I used the same type of cardstock as my base, and that was cut at 4 5/8 by 5 3/8. The plate and the knife and fork and spoon were cut at 2.5 inches, and I did use layering on this one also. I did write in the numbers on this with my marker. July was cut at 1 inch, and there you have it. So here we go. Our mini calendar and our calendar page for the month of July. Thanks for watching.